What's up, race fans? We're here in Somers, Connecticut at Chassis Pro, and I got the two-time defending SK Modified champion Todd Owen here with me to give us a little tour of his shop. The last time that Stafford Speedway came here, there's been a couple changes to this shop. But Todd, first of all, how did this building first get started?
I think it was year 2000. We decided to build a shop in my backyard. I used to keep the car right at my work, and when I first moved in here, I thought it was a monstrous building that was never going to get full because there was only one car at a time, and now it's full. Well, this is the SK Light that Derek Devis drove last year, number 56, car that Brian Narducci won 2 national championships with. It was actually the car that got the whole ball rolling. It's our first car that we kind of started doing our own thing on. It's actually originally it was built at Reliable Welding. Me and Butch Shea cut it all apart, and it's still actually the same center section that was built by me and Brad over at Reliable. So
wow,
we build our own hoses in-house, gas line hoses and power steering hoses and oil lines. Over here we put a lift in just to basically store another car up top because we were running out of room. So we put a lift in we actually can put 3 cars in a spot of 1.
Yeah.
So, well, that car up top is my open mod. Obviously, us running for the Zarnicki brothers at the Sizzler. That car's just sitting idle for right now. This car here is our Waterford car. It's been a great car. It's 2 years old. Won championship 2 years in a row. So its sister right next door is the Stafford SK.
Twin sister. They look identical.
They're pretty much identical. So,
how do you tell them apart?
The seat covers.
The Stafford car is a brand new car.
Brand new car. Yep. Well, this is where Butch Shea, he's the Chassis Pro expert. The name comes after him. He's the brains of it for sure. This is where we do our shock building. We have a shock dyno, so it kind of makes it easy. We can do it in house. We don't have to wait for ship it out or have it come back. And our Heim assortments, our drawers for our parts.
You really keep a lot of accomplishments and memories here at this shop, whether it's you or other Chassis Pro drivers.
Well, there's a lot of second place trophies on the wall here, I can tell you that. There's quite a few of those, but it's when you get a plaque or when you get there's even Race-A-Rama participation trophies. I mean, every time you get something, it's meaningful. So we had them all over the place at one point. We just kind of started hanging them on the walls. There's actually even a picture up there of Brian Schofield, the 09, and that's literally where I got my racing start. I hate to throw pictures away because you never get them back.
Another Chassis Pro car,
yep.
And this is
David Arut's open car.
The open car, okay.
Yep, this is a new car we built this winter. It's Bob Charland's car. That used to be one of my cars, and Bob bought it from me. We maintain it for Bob. We bring it there for him.
Now up here, what's this upper section you have behind the trophies? Got some shelves up there and whatnot?
That's just a place to keep all our parts. We got a whole bunch of rear ends up there, and honestly, a lot of times the parts go up there because maybe we don't use them anymore, but they're not bad. So we kind of store them up there, and then every once in a while, you gotta go up there and just clean house.
Compared to the last time Team Stafford was here, this is all brand new.
Right, this was, this part of this extension that we put on was actually when COVID hit. We were growing out of room, cars needed more space to build. So when COVID hit, we weren't going to the racetrack that spring, so we decided to just dig the addition, and we took that year to build it. So basically all the fabrication that we do happens over on this side. This is actually the jig that we build the cars on.
Got a lot of bumpers up there and
Yeah, we're trying to get stocked up. We got bumpers and bolt-ons and rear bumpers. This is a sheet metal area. This table we built, it's got 3 or 4 different colors in there, whatever, flat black, white, gloss black. We keep the plastic on the bottom. We got our shear there that we can shear the pieces. And we have our TV, obviously, of course, because the most important thing, you got to be able to watch your races or your sporting events while you're out here building tin.
Car for David.
That's David's SK, yeah. And then we got a whole bunch of rear bumpers that we don't think we're going to hopefully need because we want to have to use the front ones, not the rear ones.
True.
But, and then this is Anthony Flannery's car. This was the red car that hit really hard last year at Stafford, and he was able to walk right away from it, so we fixed it up.
Well, you have a little, checklist up there
Yeah.
on that board behind Flannery's car?
The board up there is just to try to keep track of what we need to do every week, what needs to be done.
Well, how many Chassis Pro cars are there now?
There's 20.
20?
Yeah, the
Wow.
list is over on the board over there, so if you want to take a video of that, actually. But this is actually all of them in their number.
Huh.
When night we were all hanging around just talking about that. So.
Wow. Well, Todd, we really appreciate you letting us check out the Chassis Pro shop. We're excited to see what's coming up for you and the whole Chassis Pro team. Obviously, you're going for 3 in a row in the SK Modifieds, but you got a lot of SKs and SK Lights and Opens going for success in 2023.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope all our cars have great years. Whether it's not just me, I'm hoping for all our Chassis Pro cars to have great years. And 3P would be something that's really special, but honestly, the last 2 years have been such magical years that if whatever happens now would be a bonus in anything, as far as my future in racing. So thanks for coming, and stop by again.